I don't know, but here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with more Zanki Zero, Stage 7. And further updates. Basically, these are just reminders.
My parents met at their university, and I was born while they were still students.
Okay. So, today, Zanki Zero, tomorrow, we start streaming Days Gone. I'm kind of excited for that one. Though then again, I'm kind of excited for any game I play on here, because I just love playing games. I love playing games with you guys. I want to try and finish them. I want to get a setup, and also here is an update. I'm finally getting caught up with videos for Zanki Zero over on YouTube. Ugh. That's been a long time coming, guys. That has been a long time coming. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on in. So, I better get on with this scene. My parents met at their university when I was born while they were still students. Oh.
My father and mother were both brilliant, talented students with promising futures ahead of them.
And let me guess, because you were born, their futures were shot.
Now, why do you think such a couple would have a child while they're still students? Well, it's because they wanted to conduct an experiment to satisfy their curiosity.
Oh, never mind.
In other words, they wanted to see if they could raise a greater genius than its brilliant parents. My father, particularly, was the type who had to take action once he set his mind on something. Since fertility rates are higher while young, he convinced my mother to have me. So typical of him. Whether or not there was any love between them, I just don't know. They never did get married. In any case, my mother, Sakura, passed down her family name Ichio, and I was named Mamoru. My father wanted to name me Sho, but prioritized my mother's wishes instead.
That's where Sho comes from in the extended TV series, isn't it? Isn't it?
And so, our experimental family life began. But despite their expectations, I turned out abhorrently mediocre, with no special talents. And the more I aged, the more the gap between me and talented individuals widened. When I turned 12, my father gave up on me and left me for good. My mother also seemed to discard her expectations of me, focusing on her work instead. 5 years later, a girl who was hailed a genius was born. Between my father and his new woman.
Yep, well. Yes, sir, yes, sir. 3 bags full. That is a pretty kind of upsetting backstory. Alright. Rinko. A spare X key?
That's right.
That's right. There's a spare X key in a certain place. If you can get it, you can bring Haruto back to life. My lower back is hurting from sitting on the hard floor in the same position for so long. I moved my hands and feet that were bound just a minute ago and searched for a more comfortable position.
No.
You really think you're going to buy that? No, we're going to buy that?
Hey.
You're the one who turned us into human clones and made Extend TV.
You dummy!
He's got to be lying to make us part of our... put our guard down. And we're putting past this guy. They all begin yammering at once. I watch them indifferently for a while, and once they calm down, I begin speaking.
However...
Yet... If you want to revive Haruto, you have no choice but to believe.
In that case...
I have to ask, why the change of heart? You wanted to kill us, right?
Yeah.
I didn't expect Kurosaki to betray me, but that helped me realize something. If I lose all of you, I will truly be alone in this world. That's why I want to save Haruto, who sacrificed himself for us. Uh-huh. As expected, they all look at me with eyes full of skepticism. I would too, buddy. I would too. But it doesn't matter. No matter how much they distrust me, as long as I tempt them with hopes of bringing Haruto back to life, they have no choice but to agree. Okay, nothing more than a casual game where I know the outcome already. She used to hate things like this. She. Does that mean his mother? I smile faintly, reminded of a distant memory. So where is this spare X? At one of the places I used to work. Hirosaka Memorial Hospital. Hirosaka?
What?
Wait, that hospital?
That's right.
You should know that place well. You lived there for a long time, after all. Hirosaka Memorial is where the human clone research began. That is where you, the first human clone in the world, were born.
Huh?
That's the hospital where Sachika lived?
Oh no!
Is that true, Sachika?
No, but...
Yeah, I did used to live there, but I didn't know Mamoru worked there or anything about human clones.
Listen.
That's because any and all information about clones was top secret. And we had no reason to tell her she was a human clone at the time. Not to mention, that was before I got into weight training and was unrecognizably skinny back then.
So
where is this hospital? You want us to wait for it to drift up to the garage island like the other ruins?
No!
That could take days and months even. We can't wait that long. I want to help Haruto as soon as possible.
My.
I don't think it matters when you help him at this point, seeing how he's already dead.
That's love.
Even I must admire the depths of your love, Miss Rinko. Stop messing around. This is my first time getting yelled at while tied up, but it's not so bad, hey Ryu? Don't worry, we can go to Hirosaki Memorial whenever you want.
Well...
Go to? You mean it's nearby?
Right.
I think it'd be faster to show you rather than explain. I'll bring Haruto back to life, so would you mind untying me? No, you can walk tied. I muster the best gentlemen and sincere gaze I can and ask that they release me. Somehow, I'm certain they'll untie me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, kids, it's time for my revenge to begin. Obviously, we gotta have that. Oh, and also. And screw you, Mamoru.
Stop.
Yeah, that's only 3. Oh no! That's only 3 sets. He had the... Wait. Does Rico still have her stuff? She does. Then that means... we have our loot! We didn't lose any of our loot. Oh, happy days. Okay,
I'm supposed to carry this? I'll pick it up. I'm supposed to carry this?
I'll hold it.
You're good with slashing, right? Yeah, you're gonna remain dead for a while, unfortunately. Okay, you are slashing, yes.
We need this, right?
I guess I'll
Let's
grab
take
that.
this. Too heavy.
I'll take it! Lucky me!
One arrow left, guys. One arrow left. Oh boy. But unfortunately, I can't really get her any arrows. Well, I can. So I think I actually will.
I'll get it!
Okay.
I'll hold this.
Oh
I'll
my
get it. I'll
god.
hold this. I'll get it.
I'll hold it. Let's take this.
I can't express how happy I am to not lose any loot like that. Oh, happy days. Oh, happy days. Okay. Ew, running out of driftwood though. Not exactly good. Ooh.
What is this?
Okay, workshop, 4 fire. I have it also. Workshop. Everybody, I need 4 plus with level 2 or more. And they have to be alive, so. Well, that means 3 of these guys have to, Nope. Darn it. Get the right button. Thank you. Which means 3 of these guys need to learn reform a little bit. Yep, we'll go ahead and go with you. You're maxed. Fine, we'll level you a little bit. Alright, there's 4.
There it is.
Boo. Done. Alright, so I need hermit crab shell. Wow. A lot of stuff I'm gonna need. Huh. Okay. Well, I suppose I should start saving. Oh. I stand before the small shrine on Garage Island.
So...
Why did you bring us here?
Hey.
Begging the gods for help isn't gonna do you any good, you know.
My.
I wish you'd all trust me a little more, like you did in elementary school. You have no right to say that. More importantly, you were supposed to take us to the hospital.
Well then.
This is the entrance, isn't it? Just watch. I reach into the shrine and press the switch button inside. The shrine slides to the side, revealing a ladder leading underground. Hey, Labrat, how's it going, buddy? You know,
A ladder? It was here this whole time?
it's amazing how how if you're not very, you don't know how to look around things, you would definitely miss this. And there was a button inside of the thing. Okay, well, all right.
It's like an
is a kind of a secret base. Ignoring her excited comment and put my foot on. I put my foot on. Words are hard, guys. I ignore her excited comment and put my foot on the ladder.
Wait, Doctor. You're telling me there's a hospital under here?
Just follow me and find out. Don't worry, I won't try to flee.
All right then. Is everyone okay with that?
I nod in response. Not that they have any other choice.
Very well. So let's go then. I'll show you the secret of Garage Island.
Below the ladder is a room about 13 square meters in size. Once everyone makes their way down, I flip the light switch on.
Wowee!
What is this place?
Wow!
Like a spaceship's cockpit. I'd say it's more akin to a submarine. But you're right about it being a cockpit. This is the control room of Garage Island. Oh. Well then. Let me just get off of here then?
What?
Control room?
My.
Have you heard of unexpected Gourd Island? No, that's probably before your time. Garage Island is a moving island like a giant ship. This is the control room where the island is steered from. They're too surprised for words. You know, okay, awesome. Awesome. I don't blame them. I'm sure I'd have the same look on my face if I were in their position. I see, it was so simple.
Hey!
What? Zen? What's so funny? The mystery has finally been solved.
You know...
I always wondered why the ruins related to us drifted up to us with such convenient timing.
What?
What?
I'm telling you.
It's not that the ruins were coming to Garage Island, it's the other way around. This island was drifting to the other ruins.
Huh?
Say what?
That's right.
That's right, Zen. That's right, Zen. I'd like to add that once the ruins make contact, they're connected to Garage Island underwater.
No way!
How is that even possible?
Well,
I know it sounds preposterous. He just said it. They connect to the island. And so when he drifts, so do those islands. So. I know it sounds preposterous, but Mashiro City was made to make such a ridiculous thing possible. Judging by the look on your face, it appears you didn't even know, Miss Yuma.
well,
Now, enough of the big reveals. Let's head to Hirosaka Memorial Hospital. I stand in front of the control panel and set the coordinates as I've done many times before. It's Tremor.
whoa.
Till now, I've been slowly moving this island at night so no one would notice. But there's no need for that now, so I'll be cranking up the speed.
I can't wait!
Garage Island is moving, I'm gonna go look outside.
Hey!
Sashi, what? Ow.
Give me a break.
You should hold on to something.
Hey.
A little late for that. Dr. Mamoru, who exactly are you? The mastermind who turned you all into human clones. The school physician of Kaio Academy, a resident and a Mani scientist. But I'm also one of you, who wants to bring Haruto back to life.
What about this?
It'll take some time before we get there. You should go rest until then. Of course, you're also free to stand guard over me if you'd like. With that, I turn away from the others and focus on the various meters and radars before me. Whatever looks they have on their faces, I'm no longer able to see them. In turn, they aren't able to see the look on my face either.
Where are we?
Oh, we gotta go up there then. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so I did get some foods. Let's see if we can make some stuff. Oh, he's dead. He dead. He dead. I can only make one. I can only make fine.
I don't really like this.
I wasn't asking you if you liked it.
And it's ready.
I still only have one flower. I have a lot of water. And that's only going to increase a little bit at a time. Now, before we do go anywhere, I better look around to see if I can catch any materials or supplies or foods. Goody foods. More loot. Which I'm surprised with how many days go by on how they're not spoiled. Right? You just look at them and think, oh,
I can't go
better
there.
switch my scene. There we go. You just, like, if you think about it, even though it's a game, how does the food not spoil when it sits in the storage for so long? I suppose I'll get water.